evening, everyone. Welcome to 100 Nights of Taps, Gettysburg 2021 on this beautiful evening of June 1st, 2021. My name is John Peskin. I'm a member of the Lincoln Fellowship of Pennsylvania, the seasonal ranger of the Eisenhower National Historic Site. The 100 Nights of Taps, Gettysburg 2020 is sponsored by the Lincoln Fellowship of Pennsylvania in partnership with Taps for Veterans and the Gettysburg National Military Park. I'm honored to introduce Vanessa Schenk, tonight's bugler. Vanessa has been a musician for most of her adult life. A graduate of Penn State University and Peabody Conservatory, she has played with a variety of ensembles in the greater Harrisburg area. Vanessa has been on the adjunct faculty of Gettysburg College and Elizabethtown College, and is newly retired from teaching instrumental music in the Camp Hill School District after a tenure of 22 years. She is a member of the Cumberland County Honor Guard as a bugler and resides in Bowling Springs, Pennsylvania with her husband, Aubrey. Welcome, Vanessa. We meet here in Gettysburg National Cemetery, so we shall never forget our brave American veterans. We remain steadfast in our dedication to the great unfinished works which those who have fought here, as well as in many foreign lands, so nobly advanced. And we honor that they gave the last full measure of devotion so that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. One soldier buried here in the cemetery. The soldier's image is on this commemorative coin awarded to the bugler and participants in 100 Nights of Taps Gettysburg 2021. I just want to take a minute and tell you about the soldier honored this year. The soldier this year is Private Charles C. Springsberger of the 140th New York Volunteer Infantry. Private Springsberger was born 18 and a half years earlier at 6 p.m. on Sunday, December 29, 1844, well over 4,000 miles away in Muscham, Upper Austria. He was an immigrant, came here as a young boy with his family. He was the third child and youngest son born to John and Teresa Springsberger. Charles was mustered into federal service September 13, 1862, as a private in Company D, 140th New York Volunteer Infantry, a regiment largely recruited from Rochester, New York. At the Battle of Gettysburg, the 104th New York, nicknamed the Rochester Racehorses, formed part of Brigadier General Stephen Weed's 3rd Brigade and General Romney Ayer's 2nd Division, 5th Corps. He lost his life on Thursday afternoon, July 2nd, 1863, a little less than 2 miles south of where his remains were later buried. Atop the rocky southwestern slope of a piece of high ground owned by Mr. Ethan Hanaway and known locally then as Sugarloaf Mountain, but which is much more widely known today as Little Round Top. It was there that Spiesberger had fallen, struck down and killed, fighting under the flag of the United States and in defense of his adopted land. So Vanessa, Warren, thank you again. If you would like to pay your respects to the private this evening, we marked his gravesite with the flag down here in the New York section. Before I conclude the ceremony tonight, are there any veterans, active duty, military, National Guardsmen in the audience? If you could please come forward and stand with us to be recognized. Thank you all for your service. Every night here at 7 p.m. So if you're around, please join us again tomorrow night. Thank you for coming tonight.